Yes, Friday night, your Raw recap at the Afro Comic. And I mean, Spider Cam here is getting into vertical mode,
Ups and downs.
Yes, 2-man power trip right here.
You know the
Raw,
fucking vibes.
the Raw, the November 3rd Raw, first time in New Mexico. Said it sold out. Look packed.
It did. I think it's crazy. How is there a state in the year 2025, but that god dang Raw hasn't been to? How has Raw not been to every state in 25 years? Hundreds of shows every year.
I got that particular part of New Mexico because they were a ways away from like El Paso and stuff like that. So not El Paso, that's in Texas, but
El Paso's Texas, brother. That's what I'm saying. It's crazy to think about. This is the first time that a Raw has ever been in New Mexico, and Raw's almost 30 years of being a TV show and however many thousands of shows. That's crazy.
I mean, hey,
niggas had Raw in Abu Dhabi before they had Raw in New Mexico.
Nasty,
disgusting.
But hey, we're here post Saturday night main event.
Yep.
Your man, the Punkster, has officially been World Heavyweight Champion for 48 hours. He cut
we beat the 5-minute mark.
Yeah, gnarly Gary's winning right there for the winner.
Interesting stat. Did you know CM Punk is the only person to have held both big gold belts? Both both incarnations of the World Heavyweight Championship. The big gold belt and the new one. He's the only person to ever have carried both of them.
That's obvious, I think. Yeah.
I didn't think it was that obvious, honestly. But, I mean, once I look at the timeline, when you look at when they retired the big gold belt.
Is he not also the only guy to hold the big gold belt, the WWE Championship, ECW Championship, and the AEW Championship also?
That's true.
And ROH title.
Also the first person. Damn, he wasn't the first person to hold a AEW and a WWE title. That was Cody.
I mean, don't forget he's still the real champion AEW in counting.
He's still the real world champion. He never dropped that shit.
Hey, Curtis Axel still hasn't been eliminated from the Royal Rumble, so
that's true.
But
he never went over the top rope.
He did name some names he wanted to face: Sheamus, JD McDonough, Finn Balor, AJ Styles, John Cena,
John Cena.
Either one of the bronze, but the person that came out that he didn't want to name, Logan Paul, the return of the Maverick.
Yeah.
And
the Maverick is back, brother.
The Bronze come out with Paul. They cut a little promo. They attack him. And then do we see face Logan Paul in this? Some face Logan Paul action right there. So
yeah, just look. Hey, before Raw was over, you already had the dirt sheets printing fucking Logan Paul face turn on tonight's Raw. And then the niggas had to look crazy and go back and make retractions after the show was over.
Yeah, it's like buying those Y2 AJ shirts and then they broke up before WrestleMania.
Yep.
But yeah, that was solid, I thought. So first,
it did feel like we might be getting a babyface turn from Logan Paul. He went back to help CM Punk. Fucking, he took the beat down. He took a tsunami for that man.
That he did. That's something I wouldn't do. But hey,
no, I wouldn't either, nigga. There ain't nobody you gonna let me fucking let Bronson Reed come and jump off of the fucking 6-foot ring post on top of me. Fucking.
Hey, Seth Rollins took 5 of them things, so
he did. Roman Reigns took 4.
Hey, and Roman Reigns got stretched out for it. So
he did.
First match on the card was the return of Nikki Bella, of course. Might as well call full time at this point. And Stephanie.
She's botchnificent, brother.
I thought she was fine in this match.
Nah, bro. Nigga, please, Nikki, stop with the fucking springboard enziguri. You never fucking hit it. It never looks good. You always do it.
It's like Seth Rollins' Phoenix Splash, brother.
But Seth stopped throwing that shit out. And hold on. There's a difference. Because he always complete the move. The Phoenix Splash always looks amazing. He just never fucking hits it.
Right.
Hers looks like garbage, and then fucking somebody either has to no sell it or fucking oversell the shit out of it.
Hey, but very heavily influenced match on this.
She got carried by three of the best, and at least two of the best in-ring performers in Roxanne and fucking goddamn La Primera.
I was saying that the New Mexico crowd was high on everybody, in this match. Two Latino women, of course, Chilean,
right there. Roxanne and La Primera carried the match, and of course, fucking Raquel's a good, solid worker. Big Mommy Cool is fucking, she's just consistent, and I like that in a wrestler. I really do.
Big Mommy Cool got herself a title shot next week on Raw versus
she does.
Back here. So, hey, it was okay, with the heels won, so. Good. Another win for the Judgment Day.
We still haven't put Nikki Bella over Roxanne Perez, although I fear it's going to happen eventually.
Eventually, but not now. So we just take what wins we can get. Another win for the Judgment Day is a good win for me. So
I'm always going to be a Judgment Day fan. The breakup's coming, folks. We got to enjoy them while they're here.
Oh yeah, solid match, solid opener. Let's put it that way.
Yes, very solid opening match.
Can't complain. And then the champs come out to make the save. Oh no, that was later. My fault. Yeah. All match. No champs come out to make the save. This Judgment Day with clean win. So problems with that.
But it makes sense where Roxanne and Raquel have been working as a tag team for fucking almost a year now. La Primera, Stephanie McCare and fucking Mickey Bella fucking aren't that good. Mickey Bella.
Hey. The car got made. Was the Ray segment, was the Dom segment next, or was it Penta versus El Grande?
I think it was the segment and then the match.
Could be, but we'll pretend like it was.
Dom, and if it wasn't, you can let us know in the comments.
Yeah,
I love it.
Let us know what we fucked up at.
This makes so much. This feels so much more real than when we did the first Ray versus Dom deal back when he had first joined the Judgment Day. Like, it feels like there's like weight behind this now. Like,
over the Mania match.
Yeah, I feel like this, bro. I feel like this vibe that they had in this segment was the vibe they were looking for that whole feud when fucking Dom first joined the Judgment Day, but Dom didn't have the chops for it then. Like, he just wasn't well-versed enough in the industry then to make it feel like that. But now, bro, it's a completely different dealio, him working with his pops. I'm so excited for this. It's not even funny.
I feel as though with the first one, it was just like a disgruntled, dysfunctional child sort of thing.
Yeah, it was a kid that was upset with their parent to the utmost.
And then they took it to Mania, and the Mania match was good to a certain extent. I mean, it was fun, but this time I think Dom is more established than his.
There's no thinking that.
Any of his whole career, and he can stand on his own 2 feet as a man, as a competitor, as a performer. And look Ray in his face. And look Ray in his face and legitimately say, "I've done stuff you could never have done in all your years of wrestling." And Ray's wrestling career spans 30+ years.
Yeah.
So just like this holds more weight to where if you run this back at 42 and Dom wins, like, as believable, you know what I mean? So you can hold that over Ray and just be like, yeah,
Ray was never a dual champion while he was in WWE. That was never a thing a dual promotional champion.
I think it'll be a decent idea to make this Ray's retirement match.
Ooh, yo, but that would mean we would have to say we were okay with Rey Mysterio retiring, and I don't know if I'm okay with that. I'm already losing John Cena, brother. Hey. We're losing, nigga. We have less than a month or just over a month left. We've got a month and 10 days, 11 days until John Cena retires.
Yeah. But we do have a 47-year-old champion, so.
That's true. That's true.
And don't forget AJ's last year. It's next year, so.
I know, and why are you trying to get fucking Ray out the door too, nigga? God damn.
I just think it'll be a decent.
We're trying to desecrate our childhoods. I know they were your teenage years, but goddamn, that was my childhood, nigga.
Hey.
We're trying to rush niggas out the door.
No, we just give them a graceful outing.
But I do agree, though. I think Dominic Mysterio should be his dad's last match. I do agree with that. And I think that shit should be at WrestleMania. I'm not going to say anything crazy like it should main event or no shit like that. But I think that match should be at WrestleMania. I think it should be fucking Dom versus his dad. And look, if I'm being completely honest, if I'm fan booking this, right after Dom fucking wins Money in the Bank next year and cashes in and becomes the World Heavyweight Champion, then you start the story then. Fucking him and Ray, and you use that lead up into fucking Mania, just a fucking whole year, not a whole year, but a whole 6 to 7 months of just them at war with each other. You don't have to do the extra shit like have his mom and the sister involved this time around. You can do it off of the aura of dad versus son at this point. You don't need the extra shit to be emotionally invested in this feud anymore.
Right. But yeah, that was that good segment. Something to lead up to. Now we do.
That was my favorite segment of the night, low key. Fucking Ray and Dom in the ring together, I don't know. Like I said, it feels completely different than when they did it a couple years ago.
Yeah. Now you do Penta and Grande. It was a fun match. The two old Grande lackeys, the names are crazy.
I hate that we've done this to Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate, brother.
Allegedly.
I hate that we've done this to Pete Dunne.
It could just be local talent. Never know.
And you know what's fucked up? You're right on the Pete Dunne, because like that nigga wears the full body joints, so I don't know what his torso looks like. So him without a shirt on, him nips out with a mask on. I really like.
We seen worse. We seen CM Punk standing for John Cena's WrestleMania entrance with a fucking Tommy gun. We seen MJF security guard. We seen LA Knight security guard. We seen Ricky Starr security guard multiple times actually, and we seen just like we seen Trick's security guard. We seen Tommaso Ciampa fake lawyer. Like we seen worse.
That's still one of my favorites to this day.
We seen worse than this.
Johnny
Gargano's fucking
Tommaso Ciampa had hair. If no one told you that was Tommaso Ciampa, you wouldn't
believe it.
That nigga took all the hair off of his head. Don't
forget the fucking don't forget Braun Strowman, Becky Lynch was part of the fucking that Adam they were rosebuds. This is not that bad.
Well, and don't forget the fucking goddamn Charlotte and Mercedes Moné and fucking whoever
they were
else.
henchwoman for Triple H.
Yeah, I was gonna say they were the fangirls when he came out on the throne. They carried this nigga out on a palanquin.
This isn't that
a palanquin. There we go.
So with that being said, it's not that bad. I mean, it was a good match, I figure. Whatever. Playing into the New Mexico crowd.
Ludwig Kaiser is getting some of the allegedly Ludwig Kaiser is doing some of the best work at he was really one of them niggas that you just needed to look. If they'd have done this shit with fucking Ricochet back in the day and just put the fucking mask back on that nigga, out of here. We wouldn't be dealing with this light-skinned kid.
Hey, listen. If Ricochet was Prince Puma in WWE, the limits to Sky, brother.
It's crazy because niggas said that this started out as a punishment for him fucking around on Tiffany Stratton, the whole El Grande Americano shit, and now this nigga's way more over than he ever was being Gunther's right-hand man or Tiffy's boyfriend.
He may be the second biggest star in Mexico. I mean, Dom being one, obviously, but
yeah, I was gonna say,
I think he's a good two.
Bro, And the fact that he's fluent in Spanish, bro, is fucking. It adds so much to it. The fact that he is allegedly a German man wearing a lucha mask, speaking fluent Spanish, getting over big with the Mexico crowd is crazy.
It's funny because the Gulf of America, the American crowd is more embarrassed of it, and the Mexico crowd loves it.
Yeah, they're I don't know. They're weird, but in a good way. Mexican crowds have always perplexed me, but they fucking get into it, brother.
They love it. They
really
love it.
do.
They love just the art of whatever for wrestling. This is what it's going to be. This is what it's going to be.
And I wish American audiences could be more like that, but at the same time, like, I get it. I feel like we watch wrestling differently because we make content about wrestling. But I feel like American audiences are worse at suspending their disbelief.
Yeah, I mean, they treat their. If you look how Sin Cara was and how Mystico is a complete 180. Mystico's a damn god over there.
Yeah, bro. Like, I don't know, fucking. But in a way, you know, I love America, even if I hate the government. But we're just not good at suspending our disbelief anymore. But we had to deal with a lot of the bullshit up front. So
yeah. But hey, this match, Penta does get a win. Penta.
I'm glad in our last episode I got Cam's finally on board with me. I've been saying it for months. Get him and Ray back together. Put the Lucha Brothers back together.
Oh yeah, this IC shit is done, and he's getting jumped by the El Grande versus, and get Ray on there and call it.
Thank you. I'm just, and y'all folks, if you've been watching for a while, you know I've been saying this since Ray Phoenix got to the WWE. I've been saying, why are the Lucha Brothers not on either? I don't even care which tag roster you throw them into. Fucking throw them into SmackDown. I'm going to love watching the Lucha Bros versus the Motor City Machine Guns any day of the week. You throw them on Raw, fucking bro. The Lucha Bros versus JD and Finn, come the fuck on. That's top tier. Like, we're talking about
or even the New Day.
Yeah, bro. With Big G on the outside.
Yeah, banger.
Straight.
Also, I think the next match was I got Kabuki Warriors versus Bird Girl and Pam.
Bird Girl and Pam is great. This is Bukaki Warriors, brother.
All right. So arguably, this was match of the night for this one. I think.
Okay. And look, this could just be.
I said arguably. It wasn't a fact.
No. I'm just saying. I'm not even talking about you saying that. I don't think I like Lyra and Bailey as a tag team.
I think they're good. They're good.
Well, I think they're good just because they're both really good wrestlers.
I think.
I don't like the dynamic.
Finally, I think finally, Lyra got the crowd on her side. She understands how to.
Yo, I say it every time we talk about Lyra. Yo, if Lyra could just talk, bro, she'd be fucking golden.
It's not the talk. It's just.
Well, no, I'm saying for me personally, if she could cut a funny promo or fucking anything like that.
I think she's getting it now.
And she is. She's getting better, yo. If Maxine Dupree can improve in the ring, there's no reason Lyra Valkyria can't.
But I think Lyra's in-ring is already there, but she's also interacting with the crowd.
Bro, that's why I said talking's all she needs. She's golden on every other front.
No, except for interacting with the crowd. Now she's learning how to interact with the crowd. To
get her riz up, brother.
Yeah, I mean, Asuka took a step back. It was mostly Kairi taking most of the bumps in this match. But, Kairi's obviously great in ring. Bailey looked great in this match. Can't complain about it. Other than that, the Kabuki Warriors win. They get the title shot against Alexa
with a fucking W.
Yeah, I can't complain. Now, the champions make the save. Hey, now I got it right.
Yes. Now, And here's the thing, I do like their dynamic now, which is crazy to me because I didn't like Alexa and Charlotte initially when they were tagged together. I'm sure I said it on the show before since they've been together, but it's growing on me. It is.
I thought it would have been grew at Evolution.
Does backstab fucking Alexa Bliss, I think it's gonna hurt, bro. I think it's gonna hurt. Or if they pull the surprise and Alexa backstabs Charlotte first, and they try to parlay this into some super big Charlotte face turn for the ages, I don't know. Because I mean, Charlotte has backstabbed a lot of people already, so like, it is the queen thing to do.
I think it would hit different. Alexa did it.
Yeah, I do too. But I just don't know if I just don't know if Paul's going to be ready to commit one of his tried and true baby faces to the dark side like that.
We shall see.
Yeah, I hope he does. He is an honorary Wyatt. I think Alexa turning on Charlotte hits way different than Charlotte turning on Alexa.
Yeah, she's an honorary Wyatt, so we'll see.
Yeah, I was going to say she is. She is the missing one. Look, if they would have just put her with the group, they would have been the Wyatt 6 and the Wyatt 6.
Hey, but John Cena tournament kickoff next week. Sheamus, Nakamura, first round match.
Hey, banger. Hey.
Priest, Rusev.
Rusev got to pack Priest the fuck up. Don't forget this nigga was on the beach eating tiny ice cream cones with your wife, nigga. Well, you was in Bulgaria mending your neck of sand.
Did he get back on Bobby Lashley, or did they let the?
I was in AEW at the same time.
All right. If he ain't get back on Bobby Lashley, then if that's the case, he got to spin the block on Liv too. Don't forget.
Yo, he does. As soon as she gets back, I want to see that nigga. Yo, he can put his Mickey Mouse T-shirt back in, and they can set an arcade machine backstage and have Liv walk by that motherfucker. Had a nigga pop right out the screen and fucking
2 good matches. 12 people left. They gotta be somebody from maybe TNA, NXT, something along those lines.
Is Joe Hendry making it into the tournament, brother?
Probably, unfortunately.
What do you have against
Joe Hendry? Listen, Joe Hendry's so ass. Like, come on, like,
bro, he's not bad in the ring.
I think Joe Hendry's the most white bread fucking wrestler. He
uses a very unorthodox moveset. When's the last time you saw a nigga that's like maybe 5'10" using a choke slam, bro? That's hilarious. Like Joe Hendry, I don't think Joe Hendry's quite 6 feet, yo.
You know what?
Niggas with choke slams, bro.
You know what? I'm just saying, I'm a big LA Knight hater, but LA Knight face Joe Hendry, I'm rooting for LA Knight, hands down.
I think Joe should make it into the tournament. I'm not saying Joe Hendry should be.
Listen, if I speak illy of you repeatedly, and you made some growth,
you know who they really bring in.
If I don't speak of you at all, you're terrible.
What if they bring in? What if they bring in Danhausen?
All right, we can move on. Fucking Danhausen.
Yo, do you remember Danhausen had a whole fucking moment, brother? That nigga was cursing niggas.
I'm glad that part of AEW is over, but we got Orange Cassidy, so Pockets is still doing his thing.
Yeah, Pockets is always there.
AJ Lee versus the Judgment Day.
Yeah, AJ Lee versus Judgment Day, nigga.
If you're just listening to this, you're like, what? Yeah, just.
Yeah, this is one of those rare ones you might want to look at the screen as we tell you AJ Lee versus the Judgment Day.
I thought the match was really good. Dom was out there, of course.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you want to
Breakup's inevitable, man.
4 of the best wrestlers right now going at it. You know, I love all the AJ Finn interactions that's going on for 2025.
Yo, it's two former leaders of the Bullet Club going at it every time they meet each other.
Yeah, they can't too sweep one another because Well, that was
I
what
have a
Missy
dream of
Guitar
it. Do you know that I'm pretty sure there's enough leaders of the Bullet Club at this point? We could do like either a mini Royal Rumble or a fucking War Games match or fucking maybe even. I think we're past enough leaders to do a fucking.
Well, if Tony Khan
chamber.
frees Jay White, then we're good.
Yeah, could you, if Tony Khan freed Jay White, could you imagine AJ Styles versus Finn Balor versus Jay White in a triple threat match? Talk about that is me at the height of my fucking.
The first rock and roller versus the last rock and roller.
Exactly, brother. You fucking get it with AJ just in there.
Intermediate AJ, and then you add Cody. That was.
Oh yeah, Cody's another former leader. Although people argue whether niggas argue whether Cody or Kenny was the leader of the Bullet Club at that time.
Well, we understand Cody was the unofficial leader, so
yeah.
But he's the first person to have Bullet Club draw $1, brother. So
no, I hate that they say that.
he said it.
I know.
He said it officially. So I mean, he said Bullet Club wasn't drawing a dime until he became the leader.
I disagree wholeheartedly though, because nigga Finn Balor and Bad Luck Fale was putting belt to ass, brother.
They were putting belt to ass. They wasn't drawing $1. That's what the problem was.
No, niggas was popping out. How do you think he made it to the WWE if niggas wasn't checking for Prince Devitt?
Same way Hideo Itami / Kento came in.
Man, shut the fuck up. We're not comparing Finn Balor to fucking Kento. Fuck you.
They're both big stars in Japan, so just saying.
Nigga, Finn was the first ever Universal Champion. Nigga, never forget.
I know. AJ Lee wins the match via Dom shenanigans and Sheamus shenanigans,
which is ironic because Seth Rollins has the same injury that fucking Finn got from that buckle bump. They both tore their labrums, which I've done as well.
Steph could be back before Mania, so don't forget. And then, obviously, the main event, CM Punk and Jey Uso versus The Vision. I went into this thinking Jey was going to turn on. The one thing I don't want to speak on this is the match, because it ended a double count.
Hold on, did we cover Paul Heyman coming to talk to Jey Uso before this match?
Yeah, well, I thought he was just yapping. It didn't mean much to me, really.
Well, no, but I say that because that is what planted the seed in my head at that point that Jey could join the Vision.
Storyline aside, I think what Jey Uso is the crowd. If you look at the crowd Saturday Night Main Event, Jey was getting booed. They're saying Jey Uso sucks. It could have been something along. It was
a bad look. They picked it up before it was all said and done. But it was a very shaky start.
Jey was getting booed. Yeah, he's saying Jey Uso sucks, but just one, you're in the ring with CM Punk, so I think CM Punk's the crowd favorite wherever he goes.
Always, right? Bro. If you're facing CM Punk, regardless of how over you are, you're never that over.
If you add that to Jey Uso's performance, it just looked like a clusterfuck. Whether it be the water spot or whether it be the overturn on the neck breaker.
Bro, I still can't. Do you think the water was a spot or was it CM Punk getting this nigga in the game?
We don't know.
Or trying to.
We don't know.
Because arguably it did pick up after the water spot.
It didn't pick up, but who knows? And I
don't think that they actually believed Jey was under the influence because they wouldn't have put him in the main.
If you look at the doc, it's just like Triple H told Jey, so I don't want you gassed for your interest, and then you can't compete in the match because you're by yourself. You're not in a tag team no more.
Yeah, there is no
the difference in this one, Jey Uso was getting massively cheered. Jey Uso was getting massively cheered over everybody in the match. Over Punk.
There was still some boos though.
No boos. I ain't hear no boos during that match.
I did. I swear I heard it go.
I couldn't tell. Jey Uso was getting massively cheered. Jey Uso was getting chants. He wasn't even in the ring. But Jey Uso was in his environment in a tag match. So Jey Uso didn't have to be in the match.
They're always going to be good in a tag match. I mean, your tag team partner is already one of the best in the world. You're across the ring from two super duper solid in ring guys and fucking Bronson Reed and Bron Breakker.
So
all four people in this match. Okay, 3 out of 4 people in this match could wrestle a broom and get over with it.
Yeah, but it's just the fact.
The only one that I don't know.
It's just a fact of 2 days, 48 hours. You go from Jey Uso getting booed. They're saying Jey Uso's on substance. Jey Uso's done. Jey Uso's like, fuck y'all, or y'all win. He's getting the noises getting to him, all that other stuff. And to now, just like Jey Uso getting massively cheered, getting a massive chance.
Hey, niggas thought about the heel turn and decided they didn't want it, so they changed their tune.
He's getting cheered, he's getting chanted. He looked great in the match. But it was a tag match, nonetheless. So it's just like I just think, you know, and a lot of those be air quotes. A lot of content creators are saying, "Oh, Jey Uso, he needs a break. Oh, Jey Uso's doing mean grease. He's working matches. Oh, he's doing X, Y, and Z, X, Y, and Z, X, Y, and Z, X, Y, and Z." I could have sworn in 2012, 2013. The 400-day reign of CM Punk, 400 plus day reign of CM Punk. CM Punk was working PLEs, he's working Raws and title matches, working media, and not even main event in these shows. But he main event in Raw. He wasn't main in PLE. John Cena was still a guy doing matches with people he shouldn't have no business in the ring with, giving them title matches. 400 days is non-stop going through injuries, through Z-Packs, through all this shit. Do not tell me a person needs a break from being hot for a year. They're telling me 2023, Jey Uso was hot. No. He had it easy in 2023. He had it easy in 2024. Now when you're in the top spot, winning the Rumble, and go through WrestleMania, being champion, and going all the way down to being a Yeet Man, and you're actually the main eventer. This is the busiest he's ever been. Now, if you're taking this 1 year and you need a break,
you're saying you think that you because I don't think he needs a break. I think Jey Uso is just now. I think he's starting to acclimate to top guy status.
But it's not even 2023. You could say 2020. He's been doing this. Right hand man, Jey Uso. And then you still acting nonetheless.
Yeah, I don't feel like the pressure was. I feel like Roman and Paul carried a lot of the early
but
stuff.
Your pressure now because you won the Rumble. Your pressure now because you won the Rumble. You're significantly the guy now. You're our main eventer for real now. It's you, Cody, Roman, whenever you feel like it, and then just John Cena. Yeah, you're up there with those guys. So just like, if you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, no, there should be no complaints. But other than that, Logan Paul comes out, is Punk with the the brass knucks. So Logan Paul
after faking like he was gonna help him.
Yeah, of course. I mean,
you love to see it.
If this is the new vision, I'm not mad at it.
I love old school heel work, brother. I love to fucking see it. I felt it before it happened when I saw Logan Paul come out there, and as soon as I saw fucking the 3 other niggas with the chairs, and he pulls out the fucking brass knucks, right? I was like, he's gonna punch Punk, and sure enough, and Punk sold that shit to the fucking 9.
To the gills.
All the way.
But hey, great Raw. Can't complain. Hopefully SmackDown can live up to this because, you know, people talking shit on SmackDown was empty. All this other shit. So, we'll see. But yeah. Africana 765, the head of HR, main fighting game here. Still working our way to 8K. Do daily posts on the community page. Fuck with us. We're gonna try and stream War Games. I swear we are. We're gonna stream War Games.
We're gonna work on it, folks.
When the Discord is done, we're gonna send a post and be like, "Yeah, join the Discord. We're gonna watch War Games." So yeah. Oh, you see Bron? You see the division is the poster for War Games. So
yeah.
we'll see how that.
So we've got Bron Breakker, Bronson Reed, Logan Paul, and Lady Woman. Where's Obafemi, yo?
Lord.
Look, honestly, I think Obafemi should be in the John Cena tournament.
Yeah, that's not bad.
If I'm being honest, throw that nigga in there.
But we'll see y'all Friday. Friday
Yep.
night here. Enjoy yourselves. Like, share, subscribe.
Hit the notification bell.
Hit the notification bell. Peace.